Okay, so this could be a good closing question. So there's a lot of things we can change, we can learn, we can do better, right? But in your own space, if there's only one thing you choose to add or change will make the biggest impact, what will that be and why?
Yeah, and actually, just to add to that question, my closing question is really sort of to that point about the impact that you all want to have, because I think what makes the four of you unique in the broader scheme of things is that you're all collaborative, you're all looking to make a difference. And I think I was actually just going to ask a question I love to ask people, which is, if your life were a book or documentary, what would the title be and why? And maybe that title is the one thing you want to impact. And so now I'll just leave you with that, and maybe somehow you could eke out an answer between these questions.
Pick up something like really important to you, like one thing out of it. Yeah.
All right, I'll go for it. So if I had a book or documentary, I was going to change one thing. I think I'd have to call it The Silver Linings of Lyme. Because, the silver linings of Lyme. Because Lyme is very contentious. Two different medical schools of thought while they're debating. Insurance companies are denying care because, like, standard of care outside at least one of the two guidelines, and patients are falling between the cracks. I was misdiagnosed for over a decade, almost died, needed a wheelchair at times, Parkinson's-like shakes, couldn't read. When I looked at letters, it would look like wingdings, hieroglyphics. Was told by several doctors that I would probably never work again. And I vowed then that if I ever found my way out, I would try to pay it forward. And never in imagined years would have, could I imagine I'd get my Stanford PhD, end up in the White House in a position to connect science and policy and empower many patients who don't have a voice. But to get myself out, because no doctors would treat me, they literally said they do not treat late stage or chronic Lyme. I ended up having to watch YouTube videos and IV myself for treatments. It was crazy. Yep. And a combination of nano silver, nano gold, and a bunch of trace minerals, kind of old treatment called oligotherapy is what they used to call it. I swear that saved my life in combination with antibiotics. So The Silver Linings of Lyme would probably be the title of my book. And if I could do one thing, it would be to contain and cure Lyme and tick-borne diseases.
Wow.